Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the fridge. On the menu tonight, World of Tanks. Tonight's gameplay is brought to us by a player called King Shoot. King is driving the Grille 15 on the Nebelberg map in the Grand Battle game mode. If you're like myself, you haven't actually managed to get a Grand Battle yet, so I thought we'd take a look at some gameplay from this mode and see what to expect. First of all, this seems to be 24 v 24 rather than the expected 30 versus 30. Perhaps Wargaming could be a little more generous, putting people into this game mode rather than giving out so many straight tier 10 matches in the random battles mode. King has parked his Grille in a bush at the back of the map and is supporting his team on the centre section, already racking up a reasonable amount of damage. As you can see from the circles on the minimap, this is a very large playing field, and the Grille is operating at maximum range here. Clearly, this position is only for those tanks that have excellent sniping capacity. And speaking of excellent sniping capacity, let's have a look at the Grille 15 while we have it here. The gun is basically everything on the Grille, with a 15cm PAK L63 mounted on a small lightweight chassis. That cannon, as you can see, packs a decent punch with 750 hit points per shot and a rate of fire of 3.48 rounds per minute. This gives you 2600 DPM, which is basically the lowest of all TDs. When comparing penetration to other non-brawling type TDs, the penetration is low as well, with only 279mm, putting it ahead of only the Foch B. So what does this gun have going for it? Aim time and accuracy. This thing is a laser. 0.26 dispersion and 1.44 seconds aim time. This gun is light years ahead of anything else on the battlefield in terms of effective range, which is why King is able to sit so far back here and still be effective at this extreme range. The rest of the gun stats are reasonably average, with 7 degrees of depression and 15 degrees of elevation. 50 degrees each side of centre gives you a good field of fire. The gun traverse speed is low at just under 21 degrees per second, with most other TDs in class having 27. When it comes to survivability, the Grille is horrid. It has the lowest hit points of the snipers, it has virtually no armour to speak of, and it has an open fighting compartment. All this means that if artillery spots you, you'll be deleted. Even with the updates to the artillery, they're still able to deliver full damage to you. There is good news when you look at the mobility though. With a class leading 21 and a bit horsepower per tonne, she manages to scoot along at 60 km an hour, making relocation quite easy. Although 15 km an hour in reverse, while not slow, does feel slow. Concealment is a sore point on the Grille, with roughly half the camo value of the Foch B and the Object 263. This makes it one of the least stealthy TDs in the game. Spotting is tricky, because although the Grille has a good 390 meter view range, you almost don't want to be close enough to spot things yourself, because if you can spot them, chances are they can spot you. Personally, I like the Grille, and given that it's a tech tree tank rather than a premium tank, there's little risk in getting one. If you like the thought of being a long-range sniper with the ability to relocate quickly to respond to threats, then take a look at the Grille. You may like what you see. In the next video, we will take a look at the TVP T5051. Please check out my other videos, share my work, and subscribe for a chance to win a premium tank from the gift shop.